Okay, why were you looking at this?
That's the prime.
You can't tell me that. You can't tell me.
But that was one of their.
Insurance rates.
Good evening, folks. Happy New Year to everybody. Let's call organizational meeting for the year 2024 to order. Ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Still working.
All legislators are present to accept the legislative meeting.
Please look at your agenda. The first two resolutions that we have certainly not read or errantly read at last month's meeting. We'll go back to the formalities of finishing those up. We'll start there. Last 2023's business from December 12th.
Resolution number 405-23, authorizing agreement, Greene County Department of Human Services, Aging, and Kevin Kelleher, attorney, offered by legislator Blumer, second by legislator Lewis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 427-23, authorizing the levy of unpaid school taxes for the year 2023, offered by legislator Legg, second by legislator Lewis.
The roll call, please.
Legislator Lewis.
Aye.
Legislator Rivera.
Yes.
Legislator Martinez.
Yes.
Legislator Overbaugh.
Yes.
Legislator Thorn.
Yes.
Legislator Tru.
Yes.
Legislator Blumer.
Yes.
Legislator Davis.
Aye.
Legislator Handle. Aye. Legislator Hobart.
Aye.
Legislator Lang.
Aye.
Legislator Lennon.
Yes.
And Chairman Linder.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, we have 9,382 ayes and 618 absent.
Carried, thank you. So everybody knows we do have Director for IT, Greg Warren, as well as Director for Public Health, are both on the Zoom tonight. Regular resolutions and appointments and all the good stuff for our organization already.
Resolution number 1-24, as amended, adopting rules of order. Offered by Chairman Linder, second by Legislator Overbaugh.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 2-24, authorizing blanket bonds for all county employees. Offered by Legislator Martinez, second by Legislator Lang.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution number 3-24, designating official newspapers. Offered by Chairman Linder, second by Legislator Overbaugh.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution number 4-24, designating official bank depositories. Offered by Legislator Lennon, second by Legislator Rivera.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried. Finishes up the big list of resolutions that we had tonight. We have appointments and recommendations to put out here. First one is the appointment of parliamentarian. As chairman of the Greene County Legislature, I hereby appoint Greg Davis, parliamentarian of the Greene County Legislature, to serve at my pleasure during the 2024 year, January 3rd, 2024. Thank you, Greg. And since he's not here, the appointment to the Altamont Fair Board, as chairman of the Greene County Legislature, I hereby appoint Michael Buelich, Catskill, New York, to serve as the associate director of the Altamont Fair Board of Directors for the year 2024 to January 3rd. I'm here with Mike. Appointment to Cornell Cooperative Extension of Columbia and Greene Counties. As chairman of the Greene County Legislature, I hereby appoint Sherry B. True to serve on the board of directors of the Cornell Cooperative Extension of Columbia and Greene Counties, and Matthew Rivera to serve as alternate representative for the year 2024, January 3rd, 2024. Thank you both. Appointment to the board of directors of the Greene County Economic Development Corporation. By the authority vested in me as chairman of the Greene County Legislature, I hereby appoint Linda H. Overbaugh to the board of directors of the Greene County Economic Development Corporation for the year 2024. That's dated January 3rd, 2024. Thank you, Linda.
With pleasure.
An official Republican paper to publish election notices and official canvass for 2024. We, the undersigned Republican members, and thus constituting a majority of the other Republican members of the Greene County Legislature, do hereby designate the Mountain Eagle, a newspaper serving Greene County and fairly representing the principles of the party to which we belong, as the official Republican newspaper to publish the election notices and canvass for the year 2024. That's dated January 3rd, 2024, and it's signed by Ed Boomer, Michael Buelich, Tricia Handel, Thomas Hobart, Joseph Lucas, Matthew Rivera, Charles Martinez, Linda Overbaugh, James Thornton, Sherry True, and Patrick Linger. Designating the official Republican newspaper to publish concurrent resolutions and laws for the year 2024. We, the undersigned, a majority of the Republican members in the Greene County Legislature, hereby designate the Mountain Eagle, a newspaper serving Greene County and fairly representing the principles of the party to which we belong, as the Republican newspaper published concurrent resolutions and laws for the year 2024. Dated today, January 3rd, 2024, signed by Ed Boomer, Mike Bulich, Patty Handel, Hobart, Lucas, Matt Rivera, Charlie Martinez, Linda Overbaugh, James Thornton, Jerry True, and myself. Designating the official Democratic paper to publish election notices and official canvass for 2024. We, the undersigned Democratic members, and thus constituting a majority of the Democratic members of the Greene County Legislature, do hereby designate the Daily Freeman, a newspaper serving Greene County and fairly representing the principles of the party to which we belong, as the official Democratic paper to publish the election notices and the official canvass for the 2024 year. Dated January 3rd, 2024, and signed by Darrell Legg and Harry Lennon. Designating the official Democratic paper to publish concurrent resolutions and laws for the year 2024. We, the undersigned, the majority of the Democratic members of the Greene County Legislature, do hereby designate the Mountain Eagle, a newspaper serving Greene County and fairly representing the principles of the party to which we belong, as the Democratic newspaper to publish concurrent resolutions and laws for the year 2024, dated January 3rd, 2024, signed by Darrell Legg and Harry Lennon. Standing committees of the legislature for 2024, they did not change, none of the membership changed. I won't read that whole thing because it's still the same as what we did for this year. Today, January 3rd, 2024. What we have for our organizational meeting is adjourned. Thank you, and we will give him a minute and we'll get into the regular committee meeting. We do have a services committee, and everybody should have a copy of the one that was sent by Patty, the information on the resolutions.
Harry. Yes, sure.
Evening, everybody. New Year. The Health Services Committee meeting at 6:12 p.m. Tammy did pass around a synopsis of some of the resolutions that Laura had sent me. Laura is not feeling well, but she is on Zoom if there are any questions tonight. First resolution, authorizing agreement, Greene County Mental Health Community Services Board and the Mental Health Association of Columbia and Greene Counties, Inc. and budget amendment.
Davis.
Davis.
Hobart.
Hobart, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Second resolution, authorizing agreement, Greene County Family Planning and Cancer Services Program.
Lennon.
Handel and Lennon, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Approving individual provider contracts, preschool special education program.
Davis.
Davis. Lucas, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Approving related service provider contract preschool special education program.
Rivera.
Vera M. Bloomer, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Authorizing agreement, Greene County Public Health and Maria College. Handel? Davis, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Accepting minutes, Medical Professional Advisory Committee, Utilization Review Committee, April, May, and June, '2, 2023.
Davis.
Hobart and Davis, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Authorizing conference attendance, Christine Moon, Emergency Preparedness Coordinator, Greene County Public Health Department. Bloomer, Handle. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is carried. Approving member Community Services Board,
Lennon.
Lennon,
Davis.
Davis, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Amending capital project number 127, opioid settlement.
Hobart.
Hobart, Handle, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. 2023 budget amendment, Hudson Valley National Center for Veteran Reintegration Inc. contract, New York State Office of Mental Health.
Hobart. Lucas.
Hobart, Bloomer,
I'd like to second that also.
Lucas, Lennon, Handle,
Everybody know the video?
Sure.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is carried. Is there anything else to come before health services this evening?
Motion close.
I would just like to say, Sean, when we get the chance, to have a synopsis of what the opioid settlement money is being spent on, so that people are aware of what the plans are. And how it's kind of moving forward.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Lennon, motion to close. I'll second. Close.
Hobart.
Control.
I'd like to open county resources tonight, 6:16. We have no action items for this month, but we do have Carly Drummer, Columbia Greene Community College President, to give a brief introduction of Amanda Bishop, Vice President for Administration. Carly, welcome. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Can we talk from here, or do you want us to go up to the podium?
We would like your
Okay.
podium.
He's
I
already
told
here.
Amanda I could see you. So good evening, everybody. Happy New Year. Can't believe it's 2024. I am delighted to present to you this evening our new Vice President for Administration and Finance / CFO, Amanda Bishop. Amanda has been at the college for a year and a half, serving as the Assistant Director of Accounting. She is a graduate of Marist College, and she has a Master of Public Administration. So she's an incredible numbers person. I have just gotten to know her over the past year and a half, and I could not be more delighted to welcome her. So Amanda, just want to say a few words.
Thank you. I look forward to working with all of you this year, and if anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to reach out at any time. I'm also an alum of Columbia Greene Community College as well. That's where I started my college career off and then finished at Marist. So it's nice to come full circle now and come back to where I started school in the first place. So I thank you all very much.
I also have a special bond with her because her daughter's name is Carly,
Uh,
which can cause a little confusion if she's telling a story about Carly, and I'm like, ooh, I hope people understand it's, Carly Bishop, not Carly Drummer.
Bad Carly.
That's a good way to refer to it.
Anyway, she's probably having a lot more fun, so. I've given you a handout here of some funding issues that I wanted you to be aware of. The community colleges continue to be underfunded by the state. I hasten to add that we are so grateful to Greene County for your support of our budget every year. You and Columbia County as well have allowed us to maintain on the county side almost the third of what the formula should be, which is a third from the counties or other sponsors, a third from the state, and a third from students. So this past year, the state of New York gave us 14%. So we are asking for the community college sector, we're asking for an additional $97 million to be added to the funding floor that will give us an extra $500 per student, to support our educational program. if you look at this, the sheet that's in the four color, you'll see the current funding. The direct tax support for the students in the state operated colleges is $19,136 a piece versus the direct support for the community colleges is $5,482. So when you look at the bottom on their total public funding, the community colleges, the state is giving us 428 million and the counties are giving us 525 million. Basically what this means is we did some research and discovered that the funding that we're receiving basically stands at where we were in 2008, which was 16 years ago. So I encourage all of you, if you can, if you see Chris Tague, if you see Senator Hinchy, if you'd like to call Senator Schumer and Senator Gillibrand and just say, hey, guys, you gotta step it up here, to support the community colleges. I would really, really appreciate it. So anyway, with that, does anybody have any questions?
I think we should do an official resolution stating just that.
Yeah, a letter.
Direct it to the governor and to
That would be wonderful.
assemblymen.
If you look at the numbers of students, you have 3/4 of the same population attending community colleges as they are a regular four-year university.
That's right.
So that it's not even, the funding isn't, not saying it should be 50-50. However, it's not even comparable.
Not even close. It's not even close. So a resolution would be absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much.
Greene County and Columbia County are pulling our end of the bargain. What's wrong with the state? They can't balance their budget to come up with their
Session
piece.
started today, now's the time.
That's right, exactly. So anyway, thank you all very much.
What are,
Enjoy
your-
the,
I got a question. Your numbers increased, correct?
yes, they did.
What's our approximate numbers now?
Are you talking about total population?
Yeah, total
Total
population,
population, we're at 1,500
1,500.
roughly, give and take, yeah.
Out of that, do you know how many from Greene or?
Ooh. Can I get back to you on that?
That's fine. I mean, I'm just curious, but I know it's increased.
It's very close.
Okay.
It's close, but I can send you the information.
Okay, good.
I'll wait until we start the spring semester on January 16th,
Fine.
so we have accurate numbers. Actually, I should send them to you on Census Day when we actually have accurate numbers, because they fluctuate.
Said no to everyone.
Yeah, so, yeah, but we're having, we had a wonderful fall semester. It was quite, the students are in a very different place than they were a year ago. It was so wonderful to hear the halls teeming with laughter again, excitement. I know COVID's still with us, but the atmosphere was very, very different this fall than it was a year ago. So I'm really happy to see that. We have some amazing new programs that we're offering. We are working on, I'm really excited about this, we're working on a licensed practical nursing certificate that will go live a year from now in January of 2025. And we can add that to our nursing program and it'll help our nursing pipeline, because every year we turn away about 25 students who don't get into the program, and now we have a place to put them. So, and we have the first electric vehicle on campus in our auto tech program. So it's very quiet. It's kind of unnerving when you're riding around it, you can't hear it. Yes.
Carly, I just wanted to say, just from where Columbia Greene started, to where you are now, a tremendous amount of growth, and I know how much work it took. I went to school there in '79 and graduated. So there's so much that can be said about all the programs that are now there that weren't there before. And I know how hard the work is. So I just want to say thank you for all the hard work that you guys put in, because it does matter to our students.
Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. A lovely way to start the year. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
How many? Today, the SUNY system is looking at, I believe, $4 billion shortfall.
Yeah, there's a concern there.
How many high school seniors in the county, actually, could be both counties, take advantage of taking courses for pre-college?
Oh, a lot. 28% of our students are in college and the high school. So that program is really important. The other program that's incredibly important to us is our prison education program. We serve incarcerated individuals and that's it. Especially those who are about ready to be released, they go out and they can get an immediate job, which is really great. So, very proud of those programs.
I was the class of 2000, just a few years after Sherry.
That's great. Anybody else an alum? This is wonderful. Harry, oh my gosh.
78, 79.
We gotta do an alumni reunion, guys, come on.
I did 1 year there and I transferred, but I was.
Well, you were there years,
There
you're
for a
still
year.
an alum, you're still an alum.
Played baseball, had a good team.
Really?
Yeah, we had a great team.
That's great, that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
enjoyed it.
Glad to hear that.
President Drummer, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Amanda, welcome. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
And tonight, we also have Stella Yoon, the Executive Director with Create, Council on the Arts, to give a brief update. Stella, welcome. Happy New Year.
Hello, everyone. Good, how are you? Happy New Year. Today I've brought a couple of people with me. Adriana Tampasas is our grants coordinator. She's been working really hard for the last 18 months, kind of hit the ground running. And we brought some, I guess, from the last statewide community re-grant program, information about the programs that got funded in Greene County. So if anyone is interested, happy to share that information. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Everyone, again, Happy New Year. Really thankful to be here in front of you all. Again, my name is Adriana Tampasas. I'm the grants coordinator with Create Council on the Arts. Already we're up to so much. A couple numbers to throw at you all. Based on our statewide community re-grant program, just this past year in 2023, we were able to administer funds over $52,000 to all Greene County based artists and arts organizations. We had a record number of individual artists apply with us this year, 4 of which were awarded $2,500 grants, and they were all based in Greene County. We had multiple Greene County based libraries and arts organizations apply with us. We were able to award 21 out of 28 applications, complete applications that we received this year, although we did receive over 39. A little mix of incomplete applications. We're encouraging those folks to reapply with us again this year, those that didn't complete the application. But we're really excited. We love working with Greene County artists and organizations from Catskill on the riverside all the way up into the mountains of Hunter, Windham, Caro, Pisaki. We really do have a mixed bag of folks and organizations working with us to create arts programming throughout Greene County. I'm really happy to answer any questions. I've really gotten to know in the past year and a half a lot about the arts and artists that we work with. So if you're interested in any particular projects, please let me know. Would love to answer any questions, speak with anyone.
And Adriana grew up in the Hudson Valley, went to Bard, is a musician herself, and I know that in conversations that we've had, she's a working artist, has performed locally at the Avalon and other venues in the area, yeah, I know that it's really gratifying for her to, as an artist, be doing this work. So
absolutely,
yeah, absolutely. I also brought Catherine Doherty. She's our treasurer and newest board member. Been very helpful as I've getting my, figuring it all out. It's great we're building a really good team. We just concluded our member show this holiday season. We had 53 artists participating. 60% of those were Greene County artists. In our second floor gallery, we showed Windham Arts Alliance Revisiting Landmarks show, which was really great. They were using old photos and postcards as source material, and the artists were asked to reinterpret or kind of show present day. And that was actually a project that they received an SER grant for. And they showed it in Wyndham, and we were happy to bring it to Main Street, and people were really, it's just a really great concept. We also launched a regrant program in Columbia County to individual artists. We distributed 9 $1,000 grants through a lottery and put an income limit to kind of identify need and try to really streamline the application process. So we tried something really different, and we've gotten some really great feedback on that. And so we've been busy, and we're launching our statewide community regrant program applications this month. Those will open up on the 15th. And yeah, we have a lot of great shows coming up. If you have any questions, please reach out. And thank you.
Do you do emails to your membership anymore?
Yes.
Because I don't think any of the legislators are on that.
Okay.
I get it.
Do you?
Yeah, I get it.
I haven't.
Yeah, I got it. I get it.
Yeah. Maybe you just check on that, make sure that we're all on there.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Sure,
Okay.
definitely.
So are you doing anything with the arts and education? I know years ago when I taught fourth grade, we did a mural project with one of the local artists.
Mhm.
Are you doing anything like that with the
Yeah.
schools?
You know, we're really still kind of internally rebuilding, and we're trying to, or I'm focusing on building our membership and kind of doing some for just like sustainable revenue and, you know, different kind of initiatives internally. But I am having conversations with people about building out these types of programs and potential collaborators. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention, we have Lewis Appel Fund. We were able to launch the first youth percussion workshop through that fund. We had for students 11 to 12 age group to kind of get like a master class types workshop series. It was 6 classes, and we held those at the gallery. I'm actually thinking about working with a local organization or bringing it to the school instead of having them come to us to hopefully get more kids engaged. So, yeah.
Ruth Leonard was great. She was a local artist that did a lot of work in the schools.
Yeah.
You know, and they painted murals of, historic buildings,
Sprouts program.
right, the Sprouts program. Right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get things like that for the kids would be good.
Definitely, yeah. Adriana is one of my 2 staff members at the moment. And I know that, the council has had larger staff in the past, and we're really trying to build towards that. We're really trying to build some capacity, so we'd love to, work with kids and get more involved with the schools. It's definitely in conversation, and yeah, we're working on it.
See the difference.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions? Thank you for coming tonight.
Thank
We look forward to seeing you a couple times during the year for a little
Me too.
update on what's going on.
Wonderful.
And wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, there are no action items for the month of January. Can I have a motion to adjourn, please? Thank you, we're adjourned.
Jimmy.
Good evening, everybody. I'd like to call the Public Safety Committee meeting to order at 6:34 PM. We have 4 proposed action items, but before we get into that, we have Sheriff Kuzminski with us tonight to give his report.
everyone. Happy New Year. So for the month of December, we had 116 civil attempts, 62 civil papers served, issued 131 traffic tickets, investigated 44 traffic accidents, made 22 arrests and 2 DWI arrests. We handled 550 calls for service and made 211 traffic stops. On December 1st, the starting jail population was 28. As of 12/31, it was 27, the high for the month being 31. Corrections officers did 20 transports, traveling 1,906 miles, totaling 70 hours, moving 22 inmates. We have no state-ready inmates in our custody. We brought 4 families this year to participate in our annual Shop with a Cop event for Christmas. And we also had a record number of kids at our toy giveaway this year, where we had 165 children attend. It's been a busy year. Got many accomplishments, including fully implementing our body-worn camera program, community wellness program, and our countywide threat assessment team. To give our recording systems manager, Sean Hoteling, who's present, some props tonight. So the total video files that he's reviewed for 2023, body cams, 11,398. And the vehicle cameras, 21,507 for a total of 32,905. So he's been busy and we're storing a lot of video. Great job. So thank you. Lastly, I just want to thank all of you in the legislature for your support this past year. I appreciate the ability to communicate with you all and look forward to continuing to work with you for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
Thank you. Question? Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. And from the 911 center, we have Dan King with us tonight.
Good evening. First, I have to apologize. I do not have my normal riveting statistical data for the month of December for you, but next month we'll have the really synopsis information for you. But we're just too busy today to actually get around to putting it together. So we have 4 things on the resolutions on tonight. The first 2 are simply renewing our roster of the consultants that assist us, emergency services and the 911 center, planning consultants, and then the companies that do the radio work for us, the first 2. The third one is authorizing disability awareness training agreement. I do want to call your attention to that real quick. Disability awareness has become a more and more important thing for us. And this is something, an initiative we began in 2019, but then of course the COVID slowdown stalled it. So we're getting back to that. First, Niagara University offers this training all over the country. I was fortunate enough to do this in Orange County in 2019. And the target audience are 911 dispatchers, law enforcement, EMS, and fire personnel, people who interact with people in emergency situations. So we've been trying to get this for quite a while, so we did get the grant funding set up for this. So that's the third thing. And then the fourth is authorizing travel for our 911 systems administrator for its annual update training. That's all I got for you. Questions?
I missed the riveting data.
If you want, I'll call you tomorrow with it.
Not fair, he has to wait like we did.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
All right, without further ado, into the proposed action items. The first resolution, establishing a roster of 911 communication supports and companies. Boomer, second. Martinez, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. The second resolution is establishing a roster of employment planning consultants. Huh? What'd I say?
You said.
Roster of emergency planning consultants, sorry. Lavera, Boomer, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Third one, authorizing disability awareness training agreement, emergency services. Dorrington, Davis, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. And the last is authorizing out-of-state travel, Greene County Emergency Services, Neil Calgar, 911 Systems Coordinator.
Lennon.
Lennon and who?
Martinez.
And Martinez. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Anything else to come before Public Safety Committee?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about, New York State has had multiple fires at commercial lithium electricity storage. Greene County is inundated with companies wanting to bring solar to Greene County. So the next thing they're gonna wanna bring is large scale lithium solar storage. Is there anything we can do to stop that? I mean, it's not exactly the safest thing.
Actually, they brought that up back in the town of Hunter. They wanted to put those lithium storage boxes for the city. And we came and said, no, we did not let it happen.
I know it's a town matter, but under the Article 10s, some of these companies might fall under that, then the state's going to take the control away from the towns. So maybe it's something we should consider as a county for now.
Is there like a capacity of what they can have? You know what I mean? Like if it's however many
Expert on it.
gigawatts or megawatts, they can't have a storage cell or something beyond a certain capacity.
It's how they set it up, it's like sea containers. And it's in those boxes and they just put one right after another. And once they start on fire, they're not putting them out.
Town zoning, or
What's that?
would that be like town zoning law?
It would be, but large scale, the way New York State is set up, large scale, I think the state would bypass.
I mean, firematically, are we even set up to?
Well, that was the thing. This is how they get you. Because they come in and they say, you let us store it on the property, we'll provide your firematic people with the equipment to fight the fire. So in other words, when you agree to that, you're agreeing to put your constituents in harm's way.
Right.
Because these fires they're wicked and they say they give you this foam and everything else. You're finding out that fighting a fire creates more problems and health hazards to people than you ever know. So like Greg says, you really don't want this on your property.
I mean, to give you an idea what the lithium fire is, a electric car, a gasoline powered car takes about 300 gallons of water to put that out, that fire. A battery operated car takes about 2,000 gallons. And then you need a hazmat team to clean it up. Do we really want large scale lithium?
It's more than 2,000. It's probably next time back up together, get it out. You get a thermal runaway.
I mean, so let's put the equivalent of 1,000 cars out in some of these.
And the best part is these storage units absolutely do not help the communities they're in. It's in the community, it's in your community to help New York City or some other big city somewhere else. It does not help your community one iota.
I think it's probably a good idea to talk to John Farrell on this. As president of the Fire Association.
Well,
So
I
we
just
have
wanted to
good
know.
info. What I fear is that the way the state has put these laws out there to avoid local zoning and different laws, that I think that there may still be an avenue that and it benefits a state mandated or state stated initiative, that they'll find a way to get around it anyway. But I don't think it's a bad idea to look at this. Things are tough to put out, and we saw it on a very small scale in this building in public health. That was a very small lithium battery that was about this big. You know, that took a month, it took the offices out of commission. It cleaned up.
Wasn't it supposed to
Yeah, that little battery, little lithium battery.
Wasn't it a toy that started that fire at the transfer station?
Yeah, something.
It was lithium battery, I don't know if it was a toy or a phone.
That's what burned up those trailers.
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree with your assessment there.
A good question for Ed Kaplan. I mean, the Article 10 is around, it fast tracks, excuse my voice, generating stations, but a battery's not a generating station.
Right.
So you might be able to do it, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll look at it, very good thought. See if there's anything we can do.
Good question. We've got a motion by second by the chairman. We are adjourned.
Thank you.
I know I'm gonna be sick Monday.